So it's me here, and welcome back to another video. And today, I wanted to talk about Call of Duty needs to have a great zombies mode in COD 2024. Now, this is a very odd topic to talk about because Modern Warfare 2 hasn't yet to even be released yet. But look at Vanguard. Look at Vanguard. Campaign. Sure, it could be okay, but really, that's kind of it. MP, pretty garbage, not gonna lie with you. Zombies is also pretty garbage as well. But again, I would much prefer playing the zombies over the MP. Even though there is a lack of replayability, MP is significantly worse than Vanguard Zombies, in my opinion. Now, let me talk about COD 2024 needs to be successful. Now, COD 2022, it could be successful for the MP and the campaign, but the zombies needs to be successful for COD 2024. We're also been leaks of COD 2023 having, potential, zombies in it, but it's not gonna matter to me. I think what really needs to happen is that they need to release a very good zombies game off the bat. I'm talking about a good launch, at least, probably one of the best maps of all time. Because, seriously, when's the last time we had a map that was in the top 10 of the best zombies maps of all time? Which is not in between We're at War and BO3. So, the top 10, pretty much the best zombies map, probably of all time, if it can't be from BO3 or before, would probably be, 9. And that's, in the great category. Yeah, that's kind of how bad this, run through between BO4 and Vanguard. But don't worry, there are some great maps between the time. That is just not 9. There's Marauder Totem. You have Ancient Evil. But like I said, there are 3 great maps between that period. There's a lot of terrible maps. There are some good maps as well. Which, for example, we have Die Machina. You have Outbreak. But Vanguard hasn't been successful for that. Thing and Termite Ikla is a perfect example to that. Shino Numa Born exists. Just exists. But COD 2024 Zombies has to be successful in one reason and one reason alone. We just need a map that can be better than a top 10 Zombies map. Look, we're not even asking for the best Zombies map of all time. Does it, I don't even care. Look at Vanguard. How bad it is. And, kind of like Sony, for example. They made terrible movies, but all of a sudden, they made their magnum opus. The parts of their prime, which is Spider-Man the Spider-Verse and Monsters vs. Machines. Or something like that. I don't know. But, in their prime, kind of we already knew that Treyarch was kind of in their prime already with, BO2, BO3, second half of BO2, and really pretty much BO3 in general. But unfortunately, BO4 unsucceeded that just because of throwing so many maps, into the game. For example, they throw in terrible maps like Voyage to Despair and Beloved of the Dead. Then they throw in maybe great or good maps like Classified and 9. So you kind of get what I mean. They haven't really made a ton of great maps during the time. But if COD 2024 gives us at least 2 great maps, or 3, this would be the best zombies game with maps of all time ever since back on BO3. Because BO3, let me explain to you, has some of the best maps. They had Shadows of Evil, Horizon Drac, Garage Kroby, Tsuboshima is still a good map, and Revelations also still is a good map. So, you kind of get what I mean. if we get a game like BO3, which is not Zombies Chronicles, we wouldn't even really care, even though we might have Zombies Chronicles too. But whatever. I think in my opinion, we are going to get Zombies Chronicles 2 in this game or in Cold War. Honestly, I think it's just facts. We also could get it in Vanguard. I don't really think it's going to be likely just because of the, what's happening. I don't really think we're going to have it in Vanguard in the first place. Because Vanguard just been such a non-successful game. So it makes sense why they're not going to do Vanguard. But I really am excited to see what COD 2024 is going to be. Hopefully we're going to have like some sort of masterpiece or something. Like, here's the thing. They had about 4 years to making this map, right? But like, here's the thing that I also get this. I also really don't understand with the community-wise. Like, Treyarch has been learning on a new engine, which might help out in the future because there's going to be some sort of like this for 2024. But they also had to learn on that for the first time. They also had to learn. They also have to have like pretty much like a group of 1/3 of the zombies mode, which let me mention is pretty much like 1/9 of the studio. So pretty much like 1/9 of Treyarch Studio, which possibly is hundreds of people, is 1/9. So like pretty much you could pretty much say there's like really pretty much like 11 people making the game. If it's like in that regard. But in my opinion, there are probably to be about like 15, 20 people at least working on the game. But like, let me explain that. 15 to 20. Yeah, that's not a lot. I mean, it's probably more because the fact that they made Shinonuma remastered and there's also new areas, an Easter egg, a boss fight, cutscenes. They easily had to have more than just 15 or 20 developers. But like, it would be an art design wise. So the voice acting should be pretty simple and easy. But like the map gameplay would be like how to like sorted out the map is very interesting. But like I said, COD 2024 needs a original zombies map, not a pee poo poo remaster. Don't worry, I don't really mind a remaster. Heck, I don't even care if we get a campaign remasters, because the campaign remasters at least feel some were not even the campaign mode in the first place, because it's completely different. But again, it's just my opinion. I don't really think that Call of Duty 2024 is going to be the best zombies game. Let me explain something perfectly. They're going to work on a new engine, which 1/9 of the group does not know anything of. They're also already they also have to work stuff on Modern Warfare 2, so you kind of get what I mean here. They aren't going to have such a great time with COD 2024, but I am going to expect a minimum at least 2 maps. But here's what we really want. It's just simple. Just 2 maps. One remastered, kind of like The Giant, for example, and then one kind of like Shadows of Evil in some way. Spent a lot of time and effort onto the map. That's all we need, is like a map that is like really good and has a ton of nicks, like, a ton of tricks, and they're also really cool. Cool, like, specialists, wonder weapon, maybe. Like, that would be freaking cool to see. Like, that would be really cool. I also really wish that we get, like, an original crew, but if you want, you could play as your operators. That's the thing I really wish that could Vanguard and Cold War can have. Because then, like, then you have, like, feelings for, like, the characters and stuff. Like, Even though there is a potential chance that we might get the Chaos crew back in 2024. But again, we don't know if that's gonna happen or not. That's just facts. But like I said, COD 2024 needs to be good because then the zombies community can play, well, good maps at least. And also the zombies community can like return. Look at Tim Hansen, for example. Tim Hansen has quit zombies because of Call of Duty Vanguard. Lex has quit Vanguard zombies. Like, you kind of get what I mean. No one is playing Vanguard. Like, maybe besides the story of pretty much what was a prequel of Cold War. So pretty much what this happens doesn't really matter what the future, because it's already happened. So you kind of get what I mean here. Vanguard Zombies was pretty pointless at the start. The story really did not need it. It didn't really need a story. Honestly, I would love the fact if you could just, like, throw in a non-original map. Original map that is completely original, and it's like an Outbreak mode. Then you, like, have non-original game modes, kind of like Outbreak, for example. And there's at least, like, a ton of objectives. That's kind of what all I wanted, really. It's something kind of like Outbreak. Like, Outbreak, like, look at what was good about Outbreak and putting it into Vanguard. Would have made that mode so much more better. But, in my opinion, I really am very excited for the future. We're supposed to get the next map in Vanguard in Egypt, but again, I'm not really having my expectations up. But Shino Numa for sure is not a bad zombies map. Let me say this correctly. It's the best out of the entire group, but let me say something perfectly. I still think it's pretty okayly bad. I probably would give Shino Numa Reborn a 4 out of 10. How to get the Wonder Warp is a little tedious and annoying. The fact that you have to wait until round 15 to get it is a little tedious. The fact that you could just use the energy mine to activate the thing is also a little bit tedious. The Baller Deceiver activating it is also tedious. Kind of like some stuff with the Wonder Warp is just kind of tedious. Most of it is okay. It's good. The map is pretty much like Shino Numa. It's literally just the original Shino Numa. I like the random perk spawns. It's actually pretty cool. And Jug is just in, like, that's what we wanted in Nuketown. That's also what we wanted in, Shadows of Evil, sorta. Because it kind of tells you where it is. We just wanted to know where Jug was. And quick revive if you're playing solo. And then that's it. And then everything else gets to be random. That's all we wanted from Nuketown. And there you go. They repeated that on Shino Numa Reloaded. Which, that was pretty nice of an idea, honestly. The Easter egg seems very annoying and tedious if it's your first time. If not, then it seems pretty decently simple. The story... The story's alright. I don't think it's good, but I don't think it's... I think it's okay. The Baller, the Deceiver had some sort of connection with Cortex. It was pretty cool, but the thing is, you could kind of tell that already happening, with, the lines of Termite Ikla, with, Syraxis trying to, tell him the plans and stuff. Kind of makes sense. But what the thing also catches us off with the cliffhanger is this disc. Oh yeah, this also apparently gives you Chaos vibes if you haven't, played the game. But if the Chaos game, and by the way, I'm sorry about the light, because this relic is something like the Chaos one, actually, in my opinion, when I was looking at the Zeus one, it made sense. Like, the Zeus one looked pretty much exactly what we collected in Vanguard. Now, if we're getting the Chaos Crew back, I don't even freaking care, to be honest, because if we're getting a crew, that's kind of all I care. If we just like have that, that would be pretty cool. I wouldn't even care. Like, the Chaos Crew is, pretty cool. I like Saul. But Saul's not. Oh no, Saul just got hypnotized. Or no, it's the servant. Scarlet was also, a decent character as well. Oh no, she got a coma. Oh, what about Diego? Oh yeah, Diego's still fine. Bruno, oh wait, no, he was betraying us this entire time. Kind of get what I mean. I'm a little excited to see if it's like, how the Diego part works. Also, I think at COD 2024, we're gonna have like Peck, Weaver, Dr. Gray, Strauss, all these characters as the group. I'm really hoping so. Imagine it's like the introduction. Imagine we get an introduction in this COD 2024. That'll be magnificent. But yeah, pretty much what I'm trying to say is COD 2024 needs to be good just because of the tragic of Vanguard. Like I said, it's not going to be holding all the expectations that need to make it good. Like, it doesn't need to be as good as Modern Warfare 2, because Modern Warfare 2 needs to help with the MP, the campaign, third mode, etc. COD 2024, it doesn't matter about the campaign and the multiplayer. I mean, it could be good, it could be bad, and then you have to put more pressure on Vanguard. But, I mean, Sledgehammer, but honestly, you just need to have a good zombies mode to fix what you did with, Vanguard. That's all you need to do. But, anyways, that's kind of it. I wanted to throw that out there because I'm trying to upload daily and hopefully I can get more subscribers. And please subscribe to the channel just because I really need more subscribers. But anyway, peace.